Hey man. Me.
All the glove faces, man. What's going on?
Yeah, why is everyone so dejected? Like, first of all, Javon, I know you're not 3'1", so that's got to change. I know, Javon, you're not 3'1".
Chill.
I know Javon's like 5'11", bro, 6 foot something. You know what I'm saying? Come on, sit up, bro. And VD, VD, we're gonna speak about your goat, innit? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak about your goat. Elijah, yeah, both headphones on, loud and clear, bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Loud and fucking clear. You know what I'm saying? In fact, you know what? Arsenal, man, take it away. You lot, smash the like button. Welcome to another episode of Never a Foul. You guys are stuck with me today. I'm the host today. So, you know, it is what it is. But make sure you guys go and hit up our sponsor, OK Jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Never a Foul. Subscribe to all the man them. Subscribe to all the man them. Link is in the description. Make sure you do all of that. Let's talk some football. I mean, Arsenal fans, take it away, because I thought you guys were I thought Chelsea were 1-0 up. From what I saw.
I've never seen a team that needs to get to the finals that came for a draw. That's the maddest thing I've ever seen, man.
Remember they drew one. They beat you lot 0-0 the other day. No,
they beat 1-1. It was 1-1.
They beat City. They beat City 1-1 as well, right?
Yeah.
Nobody said that. 1-1. Do you guys remember that?
Nobody said that. That's fraudulent from you, once, because they've done the same thing to you when you lot drew over there. But fair enough.
No, I hear it, but you know what it is? Today is your day. Yes, today is your day today, bro. It's your day.
Yeah, but all right, cool. It is what it is.
The fact that the place in the finals was at stake, and they wasted the whole first 45 minutes. It's just completely...
No. The first
man had Dylan on the right wing, though.
2/3 of the game.
On the right wing.
We wasted 2/3 of the game. Are we all right?
What happened today, man?
What do you mean? You know what's mad? Yeah, you know what's mad? Like, for us, like, this is one of those situations where I think the fans wanted it more than the club, bro. Do you get me? Because, like, when I said that I feel like we can get something at the Emirates, I got laughed at, innit? I'm not saying you lot, but in general, everyone said you can't get anything at the Emirates, whatever. We didn't even go for it. I'm not necessarily annoyed at the way we defended. We done nothing going forward, bro. If you need to get a goal, I wanted to see that what we did the second half against West Ham, that intensity I wanted to see from the beginning, bro. Get that goal early, and then you kind of try to see whether you can get another goal, or if you want to defend after, whatever. Cool, the manager wanted to see whether he can see the first half through, but then the second half has to be completely different. I think we didn't do enough going forward, and that's on us, bro. I'm more annoyed at us than anyone else. I'm not annoyed that we lost to us. All that stuff for me is bone extras. Like, I'm more annoyed at the team. The lineup never made sense. I don't know who rests their captain. Why we're resting our captain for Wolves? Is
Apparently he failed a fitness test.
Yeah, but Pedro Neto.
We're not. Hold on, we're not going to.
Pedro Neto failing a fitness test. However, that guy has made us steal, and for some reason we couldn't shift him. So I don't know why I'm for that. And I'll be honest, I genuinely Arsenal fan. Like, what do you actually have to say? You might as well just end your evening early, bro. Like, you made it to the final. Obviously, congratulations and stuff like that. Like, you deserved it more than us. I don't think there's anything for you lot to even say. Like, nothing happened. That genuinely, hand on heart, that was the worst game, I swear, yeah, considering
but that was because of you, though.
Carabao Cup, yeah, I know. No, from both. You also didn't do too
we don't need to do
anything. I know. But that also ties into it. You didn't need to do anything, and we did press you. So that in total, that was genuinely that's worst game of the season. Nothing's getting worse than that. Nothing's getting worse.
VD, man, don't care about all that, bro.
Yeah, good for you, man.
I'm not here to troll us.
Look at the Arsenal, man. Look at the Arsenal. You think they care about all that? They don't care about all that.
No, but I'm just saying. I was invited for a fan reaction, so I'm giving my reaction. So
I hear that, and VD, you're my guy, bro. I hear all of that, but VD, I hear all of that. But we're gonna speak about your GOAT in a second. Sorry, my bro. Carry on with what you was gonna say before we get onto the line. Because I've got some things I want to say on you.
Do you know what I care about? Yeah, your Champions League winner rounding your keeper and pointing the badge, bruv. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful,
No,
right?
sweet.
At the end.
That's nasty. It's nasty. I can't lie. It's nasty.
That one actually triggered me, and then I saw the image in the bottom left. Yeah. Oh.
You know what's worse? Do you know what's worse? Yeah. Do you know what's worse? We get cursed out for the set piece thing. And don't get me wrong, I get on my own team for it as well. But you guys were most threatening at what set pieces? That's the craziest thing about it. One, two pop shots and that. I don't know. I don't. What?
Well, that's because we didn't do anything going forward, bro. Like set pieces ain't really our thing. Yeah, we score it here and there, but we're not. It's not. It's not. Our life doesn't revolve around it. You get me? I'm not here to flex no set pieces and all that. Like for me, we didn't do enough on the pitch. But then again, they weren't really. Bro, Delap was playing right wing. Bro, like the whole thing just didn't make sense.
Like defensively in the first, I understand the manager's
touchline. Right.
Hold on.
Oh.
I understand the manager's tactics going into the game. When was the last time have we gone to the Emirates and not gotten outplayed? Hopelessly outplayed. So I understand the defensive approach.
But you don't win.
Let me finish.
Won in 5 years, Javon.
I was literally.
Go on. Sorry, go on.
No, because all of y'all can read minds. Talk. Finish my sentence.
You're talking about.
No. Finish my sentence for me.
No one's expected to go and pop them. No one is expected to go there and pop them.
I'll tell you if you're correct.
It's not about what happened before, bro. It's about what happens going forward, fam.
Bro, I'm trying to make a valid point. Why are you going to cut me off halfway? You don't know if I'm going to agree with you. Bro, I'm simply saying we have a horrible record at the Emirates. So I understand the manager trying to be a bit more defensive and trying to be a bit reserved. But going forward, he did not make the right start. He didn't make the right decisions going forward in terms of starters. In the second half, I see what he was trying to do. Get to halftime, 0-0, and then go for it in the second half. Subs were too late, and the players that came on in the forward position did nothing.
Do you know?
That's what I was going to say.
Do you know what? Listen to his interview before the game. He did mention something very odd about the second half, keeping the game alive into the second half, and then obviously
and he did that. He did
that. He wasted those 60 minutes.
That tactic would have been lauded if you would have sort of snuck through. But the problem is you can't do that sort of stuff and waste the whole first half when you're playing the best defensive side probably in Europe.
Okay, cool. So we'll be having the same conversation if we came here going guns blazing and we got pummeled. Because you know what the rhetoric's gonna be at that point? Oh, why didn't Chelsea set up more defensive? Why didn't they try to have a more foothold in the game? So that's why I'm saying I understand going into the game trying to be a bit more defensive, getting to halftime 0-0 and then going for it in the second half. But the second half of my statement stands true.
For me, you don't sacrifice it all. You do not sacrifice. You try and steal it. You try and scam it. You try and scam at least a goal. You have at least one or two where you can try and counter them. You play for set pieces. You do something. If you really want to, like, if your whole thing is to set up defensively and stop them, cool. Again, if you go full guns blazing at the Emirates, like, let's not be silly. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're gonna get called.
The only way you can get Arsenal down is by going direct. Like, bro,
I know, but you have to try and steal something. You don't just throw away 60 minutes, bro. You don't do that. You try and take something from them, and then you can throw it at them at the 60th minute if that was your game plan.
I'm not really understanding.
If you look at when the subs were made, he tried that, but the subs didn't have the impact that he expected to have when they came on.
See, this is the issue. Did you not see Palmer literally did not want to pass the Garnacho? You see that when he come on? So he looked at him and said, he looked at him, he said, nah. He looked at him, he hesitated. He was like, do you know what, I'll give it to him. He lost the ball, came back again. Palmer said, nah. He turned around and moved it elsewhere. That's where our squad is at. That is where our squad is at. We got Garnacho. Yeah, man.
Well, you guys need to get that Joao Pedro done some help, bro. That guy, every time he's played against us this season, I've been madly impressed with him. His hold-up play, he's
that was his best hold-up play this season.
If Joao Pedro had attacking support in that first half, you could arguably say we would have created more chances.
He was all on his own. All on his own. Couldn't have done nothing. The lap playing touchline winger.
If anybody should have played out wide, it should have been Joao Pedro. He's more versatile to play out wide, but the lap out wide is criminal.
I'm not really understanding the whole. Do you know what I mean? Like the manager's tactics didn't work, kind of thing. It worked perfectly. Kai Havertz scored at the end. Oh yeah, he plays for Arsenal now, doesn't he? I forgot.
You know that.
Stop
bit
with the
actually
niceties,
really rattled me,
Arsenal
bro. I
fans.
swear,
Like,
that
let's
actually-
cook these lot.
Brilliant,
Yeah, let's cook
brilliant,
these lot.
brilliant.
We fielded three of your former players tonight,
And
Bro, how few
No,
man
no.
and you
got
still
rating for
couldn't
you?
do nothing.
I get it. You scored
Still
against-
couldn't do
you
nothing.
lot
These
got rating
players,
for you.
you dashed out your club. You wanted rid of them. We said, okay, we take them off your hands. No problem. No problem.
kept doing it.
And my
Who's
man
the
gives
other?
dagger at the end.
Havertz.
Dagger.
Crazy,
Once
man.
again, dunking
Like,
on
bro.
your head tops. Get in the bin, Chelsea.
You lot
Yeah,
got
he
your
says
correct 'cause
Arsenal.
Havertz hectic
Arsenal,
enough, bro.
mate. Arsenal,
Yeah,
yeah?
it is what it is.
He says
You get me? He's not
Arsenal.
big enough either.
Imagine
Yeah,
that.
But
dunking on you again.
This game showed me that
Again.
the-
Let's
your
also
legend.
He
talk
won
about
what,
this.
Champions
Let me
League
hang
or
on,
what?
Chelsea
We're gonna
fans.
tell it, what,
No,
Carabao Cup?
Chelsea fans. Real talk. Why was Fofana crying at the end?
oh man,
League
The
Cup.
only one that cares about
Man's
it.
crying. Man's crying.
just the
Yeah,
League
go
Cup.
watch it. Man's crying. League Cup. Big
Still
Fofana,
not
you know.
trophy.
Apparently he's
Still not
like one of
trophy.
these, one of the best defenders in the league. Well, mentality. He's crying after a semi-final where you did nothing.
What do you want him to
Absolutely
do?
nothing.
Laugh? What do you want him to do? Laugh and have a cheer?
Man,
Laugh
But
for the
crying
big
like a
fan.
bitch out the door. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's the League
I'll
Cup.
be real, it's not on the defense though. I feel like the defense with Chelsea's defense, yeah.
They did
I'm
their
not.
job.
I'm on the manager for playing five at the back, but for the
why?
defenders, they done what Chelsea done what the defenders are supposed to do: defend. The last goal is not on the defense because you're throwing the kitchen sink.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The problem is that when the ball fell to certain players, man are either shooting from 30 yards and it's blazing it over the bar,
Not
End
one
zone.
target.
left and right, slicing it off the side of your boot. And then on top of that, when Arsenal finally gave the ball, you got the press right in the first half. You gave the ball straight to Chelsea. But guess who the ball fell to? Guess who the ball fell to?
Don't do that. Don't do that ever again.
Guess. No, I want to know who did the ball fall to? The one time
Off the
Chelsea got
street.
the press right. Who did the ball?
No,
Go on,
no,
let's play guess the player. Let's play guess the player, chat. Who did the ball fall to? There's enough people in here.
He's a wrestler, guys, just as a clue.
So even if you guys are winning the ball up, winning the ball high, you lot know who it fell to. And he passed the ball, he reset like he was playing in the championship, like he was a striker that's playing for a newly promoted team. This brother passed the ball backwards after a turnover in Arsenal's own half. When there was more Chelsea players in front than there were Arsenal defenders.
That could be full screen, man. That's evil. I like, out of respect, please don't do that again. But I mean, listen, all I don't have this. I don't know. Is this the right game to throw shade? He's playing as a touchline winger. But I will say, yeah, and I like, for me, you know, evolution, yeah, it's adapt or perish, innit? And if you are struggling to play in a top team, you got to change your game. And it seems like he's just someone that's gonna thrive off of chaos, and you ain't gonna get that playing in a structured thing. So if I'm dishing out smoke for Garnacho and whatnot, the bottom line is I ain't a hypocrite. You do not improve, you go. It is that simple. He is not playing like someone that is at a top club, and there's nothing else more to say. Yeah, they're cool, call me, whatever. I get it. Genuinely, I get mentioned about 20, 30 times a day in my mentions about the lap when nothing's happened with the lap. It's just a thing that I live with now, innit? But what can you say for him today, bro? Like, was it his fault? No. How was this any of this on his fault?
Contributed.
I think the manager has to take most of the blame because those
That's what I'm.
No. Hang on.
Right,
I'm going to be real now and give some real. I'm going to be real now and give some real analysis, right?
If Arteta come and done the same thing, it'd be called a negative manager. It'd be called a coward.
I don't think it's that big of a swing.
I don't want to dunk on what's his name.
One time, like,
Yeah, hang on, right? Yeah, I think
ridiculous.
Liam Rosenior got the tactics spot on.
No.
Spot on. He made his substitutions a little bit too late, right? And you got like, let's just be real about it. If you come to the Emirates and open up for 90 minutes, you're going to get cooked. We're a better side than you.
But you
We're,
don't have
we're by
to.
far the better
Brother,
side than
brother,
you. We,
Man United gave
All
the
due
blueprint.
respect, yeah.
Can I actually like throw a? Oh, hold on. Big up. We got more Arsenal fans for the cooking. Big up yourself.
the
How
problem
about this?
is
Let me-
you
can I
lot
just- can I-
don't have.
for 1 second. And interrupt for 1 second. You know when you said you're gonna get cooked if you come and play Arsenal at the Emirates. Do you know what's so mad? I feel like in general, you man will cook someone if they open up. But
Mhm.
I think in 2026, I think it's been the opposite. I think the teams that have actually tried to attack you and not paid you the respect
Here
have
we
actually
go.
got something out the game. Nottingham
That
Forest
did when the
went
rest
head
of
to
it-
head at
So-
times with you. And
At time,
they
yeah,
got
no,
something
no,
out the
but
game.
Monts, at
But
times.
this is what I said earlier. This
Forest,
the one where you
Forest,
can hurt them is going
Forest
direct.
predominantly
Yeah,
sat deep.
I get
Predominantly
it.
sat deep. They
Yeah,
did
but
they
we
did try and
did-
attack
in
us
the
at
second half.
times,
Yeah. Go on,
but
man. No, go on, go on.
the majority of it, they were sat deep.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Right.
Chelsea,
Mm.
I know they needed the goal tonight, right? But really and truly, to take it to extra time, possibly penalties, all they needed was one goal. Their manager knows that, right? The problem with Chelsea is they come to Arsenal and try and open up for full 90 minutes. You're not going to win the game. It's as simple as that. You're not, right? So I don't think he got it wrong. I think what he was trying to do was correct. The players that you brought off the bench had no impact at all.
They
Cole
had- and
Palmer
that-
was
and-
non-existent, and
Esteban couldn't
Estabel
beat
was
his man hand.
non-existent.
Palmer needs to start
I
releasing the ball,
100% agree, because here's what you guys are not
No,
taking
no,
into
no.
consideration is the history of going to the Emirates. It's not like I'm going to Brighton. It's not like I'm going to one of these clubs where I'm expected to where there's more of a possibility for a turnaround. This is the Emirates. Last result is a 1-0 and a 5-0 drumming, and we've been outplayed both those
No,
times.
no, I'm not saying the game plan's wrong. I'm not saying your game plan's wrong. As a neutral, what I'm saying is that Arsenal have shown fragilities in 2026 that they haven't shown for most of the season throughout 2025 since the start of the season in August. Liverpool in the second half, when we played you man in the second half, we battered you in that second half. Man United came at you lot and battered you because they didn't pay you no respect. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying Arsenal is still the best team in the league. I'm not disputing that. However, you man have shown that you can get got at. And
Let me ask you a question.
90 minutes. I'm not saying for
What
90
we
minutes.
did when
Let me ask you a question,
I'm
Mark.
not saying you should have done the gegenpress from minute one. I'm saying first half, fine. Second half, for me, there just wasn't enough quality in the players. That's why I called
Yeah,
out.
so let me ask you this question, Monts. Let me ask you this question. Player for player, let's just be real about it now. Forget league position and all that. Player for player, and I'm talking in the attacking areas predominantly, right? Does Man United have better quality players than Chelsea? In my opinion, yes. Does Liverpool have better quality players than Chelsea?
Yeah.
In my opinion, yes. But
I think in
when
the
you look at
front
the
line,
game, the reason why I say the game plan for him was spot on, because even when you look at that first half, right, that first half absolutely stank from both teams. It was awful game to watch. But even though Chelsea was sitting with a back five, or
even
effectively
Adelaide
had
did.
7 or 8 players on, in the defensive positions, we still had the better chances. Martinelli should have scored. Yeah, twice probably. Martinelli had 2 really good chances to score. I don't remember you guys ever really creating anything apart from 2 shots from outside of the area by Enzo Fernandez, which he probably should have done better with. Aside from that, we had the better chances, and we deserved to win the game, even though we stunk the gaff out. But really and truly, we didn't need to do it. Like I couldn't believe what I was hearing from Gary Neville. By the way,
I just think that I think a lot of the Chelsea fans are in their feelings. But if you comment, shut the fuck up, Monts. Chelsea played better than Liverpool tonight. Huh?
What are they talking about?
Yeah, I can't lie, Monts. I don't know what you're talking about in terms of
Could be a month
the second half.
You don't
You
know.
man didn't play well against us.
We didn't play well against you in the second half.
They did play well.
You had 5
Which
shots in
game
the
are we
second
talking
half.
about though?
The one at the Emirates, you man did absolutely nothing still in that game. You
The
did
game just
absolutely
won in the
nothing.
second half. We were way better than you in the second half.
What, the one in the Emirates? We
But
gave you the ball.
you had
We let you
5
have the
shots in the
ball.
second half. You had 5 shots in the second half. And
My
one on target.
my
This
point
is
is,
Top Gunner, Brandon. You get me? I don't know what.
as I said, like for me, what my point is, my overarching point is just that even though I'm not saying Chelsea should have came out minute 1, mad thing. I'm saying that Arsenal have shown if you give them too much, if you don't give them the respect they deserve, you can at least shake them up a little bit. You can cause a little bit more trouble. I don't think Chelsea even done that. Like Liverpool, well, I'm saying in the second half, in that game that we played you, we were much better than you. You were better than us in the first half, fair enough. Much better than us in the first half. we were much better than you in the second half. Do you see what I'm saying? The substitutions that they made, that Chelsea made, of course, you guys are right. Esteval, underwhelming. Cole Palmer, too safe. Who was the other one that come on my bug? He was up. Oh my god! I don't even want to. Yeah.
No, but I think you guys are being hard because Chelsea only had limited options on the bench.
What do you mean limited options?
No. Hear me out. Like I think the manager tried to do a thing. He tried to make the game won within a 20-minute period. He tried to keep them as in the game as long as possible. That was his approach because he was talking about something of if they tried to press us and go for it, maybe it could have been 2-0 up, 2-0 down. I'm with what Brandon is saying. Let's be real on this, man. Like Man United, even in that game, they didn't come out all guns blazing, obviously, and fully open up. Because if teams do that, they're gonna get beaten against Arsenal. Like that's just proven fact in a lot of things. And I agree with what you're saying in terms of Arsenal haven't looked the greatest in 2026, but I think Liverpool played well for, I think, about 30 minutes in that second half. Forest had okay moments. It wasn't like they came out to play. And even if you want to, I think Inter Milan are probably the team that came out the most against Arsenal, and they ended up losing that game 3-1. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I think Chelsea's manager tried to do a thing. It didn't work.
This is the thing though. Paul, you can say that he set up right, yeah, but he ruined it by himself immediately, yeah. I'm seeing the lap as a touchline winger. Are we not deep in this, bro?
No, but I'm saying
I'm not saying.
No,
yeah,
but he tried to do it he tried to put the lap out wide as an outlet when you man go long because putting the lap against Gabriel and Saliba, he's not going to beat them in the air.
Yeah, I don't think the lap out there was for any attacking purpose.
It was literally just hold up the ball and create an outlet so you guys can get second balls and stuff in it. Like he tried to
they got João Pedro that can hold up the ball though. That's the thing.
I did say if anyone should have played out wide, it should have been João Pedro. But I don't think that first half was geared towards with any attacking intent. Based on how we brought on the subs, I think it was just to get to halftime.
He said something in there though.
He said it in his press conference. He said with the injuries and the setup, this was the greatest chance we had to try and get out the game. He said,
someone's mat's going a bit crazy. I don't know
who. Bro.
Someone.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, I think I can't lie to you. Like Chelsea just got you're just a little bro. Like, you remind me of where Arsenal were a couple of years ago. Where like I'm saying, this kind of game you take a lot of positives from. Like you were able to nullify Arsenal, able to make the game very close. We won it on the day, last minute. But in terms of like you guys needed to get a goal very early. I think he left it very late to try and win the game. And Arsenal are known to be good defensively and resolute as we showed today, innit? Like, and it just feels nice that Kai got that dagger. Don't you guys feel a bit Burnley pointed at the chest, like he pointed at his badge, like against you, man?
It is, man. Cape. I think it's your mic. Try jump out. Yeah, try jump out and jump back in. Try jump out and jump back in and see if it patterns.
What about now?
I think it only kicks in when
you start speaking. It's pattern. Yeah, it's pattern.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, go on there. It's pattern.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Like, we have to remember something here, yeah. And I know everyone's saying, the game plan was decent. You know what I mean? If you open up against us, we could finish you off or whatnot, blah blah. Like the game is not 0-0, guys. You have to take risks. Here's the thing, yeah. We are 6 points at the top of the table. Sometimes the way that we play, I criticize my own team. So I don't know how the hell you're coming into a cup semi-final saying it's a good plan to keep it tight. You need to score a goddamn goal, people. You got to take risks. You know what?
This is what I'm saying. You can sprinkle something in there, man.
You know what I mean? There's no there's just no point of just bending over and just getting fucked anyways. There's no point of it.
I feel like
there's no point.
I feel like he already knew that you're not going to lose the game still.
In the beginning, innit? The first thing I said. Oh, sorry, man.
No, go on, Yas, go on. Because you weren't saying something. Go on.
No. All I was going to say is I said that from the beginning that it was more of us having to get that goal. Like, for me, I'm saying you have to go for it, bro. Maybe even go for it in moments or whatever it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's just like that. Going forward was that, bro. We didn't even try. Like, we just there. Well, what's that meme? I'm here so I don't get fined. That's all we're there. We're just there so I don't get fined. Like, you can't forfeit the game, so we're just there. For me, just all this formation stuff and all that. I don't think it was the worst thing in terms of why we didn't play well. Obviously, certain players in certain positions, I agree. But I'm thinking, bro, there's still not enough intention in it. I just feel like the Donnies were just there to go to the next table. Like, that's what makes it worse, isn't it? So I feel like the whole thing about, oh, you can't win at the Emirates and that, cool, we have a bad record, and I agree with you, but this is still a game where you can change it. The records are there to be broken. Like,
Man United had a bad record.
No. So yeah,
Exactly.
I hear it. My criticism for Senior comes into why didn't you make the subs at halftime? I say go for it in the second half. If you lose, you lose. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Don't give Dilap another 5 minutes in the second half or another 10 minutes at right wing. That was never gonna change. You have to, because the concept I thought was keep it tight in the first half. In the second half, you surprise Arsenal by changing the tactics and going all guns blazing because you're gonna catch them off guard for the first 5 to 10 minutes, and maybe you can get a goal or two, maybe even a goal. So by the time they readjust, it's on level settings again. You take it to halftime, take it to pens, and I back us to win at pens. All right. But when he introduced the attacking subs, remember, I'm not gonna say that because I get roasted for that. But the pitch on the day, you need those players to get up to speed first, to then trying to make an impact. That didn't happen. Caicedo was slipping from receiving a ball. Garnacho came on and was crap. So by the time he made those subs, it was already too late.
Mhm.
And
You
it
should
is what it is.
have gone for a goal really early, kept it tight, and then sort of took from the game what you could from there. Once you've wasted 45 minutes, it's tight because they
Not with this defense, brother. Not with
it
this
just doesn't
defense,
make
brother.
any sense to me, man.
Not with this
It's like,
defense.
it's like what
Don't be
Shaq,
real.
the way Chelsea came into that game as if it was 3-3.
It's a loser mentality.
I've,
bro.
I've got some quotes from the manager, by the way.
You
Let
man
me
tried
read
to
these
out
first.
scumbag the scumbag. Like, this is gonna work.
Shout out Adwalo with the super chat. It goes, CB was crying into his Club World Cup badge in a milk cup semi-final. Nothing for us to say because it was light work. Shout out for the super. Shout out Mr. Link. He goes, brother, you haven't scored a goal against us. Shout out Mr. Link. What team comes out and plays guns blazing? The fuck? I don't think that's what I was saying, but yeah, Liam Rosenior has come out with some quotes, and he says, not many teams have come here and put on the level of performance we have tonight. That's the Lulu land for me.
That's
Lulu, that's the Lulu still. Can't lie. The Lulu.
That is-
Nah, I think
I don't
Chelsea
know.
was good
I
today.
think he did his
I
job.
think Chelsea were good today, man. Like you guys.
That
No, I
was
think he did his job. Man
Yeah,
was talking about man and age, and I think these lot definitely aged during that game. To be honest with you, they definitely aged.
You have to realize you want Chelsea eventually to be like competing on all levels and be one of the best teams. Like, but to do that, you have to match some of the best teams and try to find ways to nullify them. And you guys nullified us. Like, if this was a league game or not what final, I would have been vexed because I feel like you guys would play better. But it don't matter.
But no disrespect, but your mic sounds like Darth Vader is trying to take over your set.
the mic is still bugging, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Now Mike's about to say, I'm your father.
It's good, man. Sorry, bro. My bad. Sorry, my bro.
Chelsea fans kept making
can I
jokes.
ask you
He's talking facts as well. We're talking some facts, bro. but
If you don't laugh, you'll cry. It's one of those, bro.
Well, I'm supposed to let this
yeah,
team
but
continue to piss me
Devon,
off.
what do you man think of them quotes, though, man? What do you man think of them quotes, like?
I'm gonna be real.
I didn't expect any less, blood. I know how these man move. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know that they're gonna do their little brief thing or the little PR thing. Oh, don't worry, guys. We could have, bro. Even though what's it called? The Twitter page, bro. They were tweeting out. What did they say? Oh, Carabao Cup journey ends here. Now it could have ended somewhere else, blood. Why did it have to end here? Do you get what I'm saying? It's just, bro. It's all around, man. From I heard the briefing that they weren't gonna take it serious. I remember when they told Sky Havertz the thing. I knew it, bro. He fielded the kids, and then now he still managed to be in it, but he doesn't want to take that opportunity. You're supposed to grab these opportunities with both hands. Bro. Do you get me? One, you only got a 1-goal deficit. It doesn't matter what stadium you're in. You have to go and actually try and make sure you get the result. I don't hear all the excuses, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've seen other teams put it on Arsenal. I know they defend well, but I know that if you go direct there, and I know Top Gunner Brandon will let us know, you can get something. Do you know what I mean? So it's just one of them.
Yeah, regarding his quotes, I get it if he's saying this is one of our better performance at the Emirates in a while. But to say no other team has come here and played that well, it's farcical.
We lost.
Especially
We lost and created
especially
nothing.
especially after you don't get the win. And Havertz scores the winner on top of that.
We threw away a half, did not score, lost the game, and are out of the cup. And you're saying like that's a performance. Bro, what are you on about? Even a draw, even when people go there and draw, is better than this. We are not even top, genuinely, yeah. How many games must have been played at the Emirates? Yeah, we're not even top 500 games played at the Emirates. Yeah, let alone one of the best, bro. What is this guy on about? You see this club.
No, he was one of the best, man. One of the best.
But yeah,
Bro, you see draw, yeah. I don't look in this scenario itself. The only thing that we could have went through is a win. No draws. Like if it's the league and all that, even then, right now, when you go into this game, you need a win. Do you get me? A draw is a loss, bro. You get me? We needed a win. So the whole we played better than you, it doesn't necessarily matter. If you win the game or if you go through, even though you draw, that's a different story. But in our scenario, we needed to win the game, bro. Even if you win 1-0 and you go to
play better though.
Yeah?
No. But Arsenal were in gear one for the whole game because they didn't need to get out.
This is my point. Like,
Bro, you just went there. You went there for a warm-up.
what did you man actually? And I'm not even talking about like you had chances. I don't think you even had. I could even say, boom, even if the chance doesn't equate to like a shot on target and someone's just swiped at the ball, because there's situation where you can swipe the ball at fresh air in front of a goal and it doesn't count as a shot on target. Do you know what I'm saying? Like stats can be misleading, but you man, it weren't even really that. You didn't do anything.
The only thing I remember is
Javon, but when you tried to do something, you still couldn't do anything. It took you 7 minutes to manufacture a cross that you still couldn't get in the box.
Mons, let me tell you something here. We are fucking shit. That's the reason why that's the reason we are done. We are fucking shit. This club is an absolute disgrace, and I'm done. I'm done. Like for me, Liam Messi has got to take the blame because you would have thought that was in the lead in this game. You would have thought, but what did he decide to do? Play a 5-4-1, play a low block, try to break down Arsenal, and we still lost. We are still lost when we played the back five. So I'm sorry, man. For me, Liam Messi got the tactics wrong. The lineup was completely wrong, and the players were an absolute joke. Liam Delap was shocking again. You know, putting him as a right winger didn't make any sense. And then for me, the fact that we didn't have any starting wingers in this club, I just knew we would lose. And Mons, when I told you 3 weeks ago that you said to me, "Oh, believe this and that," I told you we're scoring at the Emirates and we are not winning because I know my club. And it's been 6 years, you know. So it's in Arsenal. 6. We are fucking shit, man. I'm done.
I don't know what Elijah. I don't know what you're talking. I didn't say. I don't remember.
Yeah, Elijah, man. I feel your pain, man.
Let me ask you a question. How would you have set up going to the Emirates then?
Well, I would have probably go for basic, you know, like we did against West Ham, especially in the second half. Just go basic. Just don't. If we were in the leading, then fair enough. But we only needed one goal, and you think playing 5 at the back is going to make a difference? No,
I'm not saying playing 5 at the back. We've seen in previous games that when Liam tries to do anything different, we've conceded goals like that. We were 2 goals down at West Ham. You're going to the Emirates. You see your team put out that first half performance. You have to make some form of defensive change. And I'm not I am not advocating for anything he did going forward. I'm just saying going a bit more defensive at the Emirates is not the craziest thing in the world. That's all I'm saying.
But what I'm saying, I'm not saying it's the craziest thing. As I said, I don't feel like. I think there's an argument to be made about the manager's tactics. I just think you can still play defensive and run a 4-4-2 flat. And still, again,
you can sprinkle in a counter attack.
Because when you played 4 at the back against Arsenal at the bridge, and I think you lot were very good. You went down to 10 men, and you were wicked. You were brilliant in that game. Yes, under another manager. In the first leg, you conceded 3 goals but scored 2. Did you play 5 at the back in that first leg?
No. This one I'm saying,
but where's the first leg? Where's the first leg? Where is the first leg? The first leg is at home. playing at home, you're more under pressure to play
But you're
open
losing
attacking
1-0.
football.
But you're losing though, Jav. You're losing.
We
bro.
needed
Okay,
one goal, mate. Goal.
I get that, but you can go for that in the second half.
Because guess what? You know what happens?
You're just gonna forget when we got destroyed that fight. When we went for it.
No, Jeff. I'm just saying the same way that if you man come out, the logic is, if Chelsea come out to play, they're gonna get spanked. What happens if Arsenal come and play?
Man.
Have you heard, like what happens if Arsenal? Because if you man score, Arsenal now will probably come out and play. That opens up space for you, man. And now if we sit back in your flat 4-4-2, now there's space behind.
Why are we
I
acting
hear
like
it. I
Arsenal
hear
are some
it. But
killers
you
from
guys are
open
talking
play?
like we should have went for it from the jump.
No. No one's saying that. No one's saying that he should have gone full Nagelsmann ball minute one. No one's saying that.
Whoa, not Nagelsmann. He ain't full guys. That's more Pochettino style.
That's besides the point.
You know what point I'm trying to make, bro. No one's saying minute one. No one's saying minute one. You don't need to go 1-1-9 or 1-1-8 or whatever, and go all guns blazing. The bottom line is you were losing. If the game was 2-2, fair enough. You're 1-0 down. So you know what that means? If you concede, I understand it. The game is done. But if you score, the game opens up.
Months.
Go on.
They just are scared of Arsenal. Like, well, you know what? I'm just looking at this talk. I've been smiling at that, because I'm like, Arsenal have got man rattled. All you guys have different type of emotions of anger and frustration, whatever. But like the truth of the matter is, your manager came. Your manager came and he was very respectful in a game that was a one-off winner-take all of the team and tried to make it a 20-minute dogfight.
Brother, you sound like one of those smokers that has the thing when they speak.
You know, like Kane back in 1990s and shit like that. You know when he
it might be one of the settings on his mic. You might need to cancel.
In the first half, when Chelsea were well, what I couldn't figure out is when they won the ball back, why they didn't decide to do anything with the ball. They were negative with the ball. They didn't try and sort of attack us at all. It was just all ran straight. And the only thing I think Chelsea done interesting in the entire game was that little weird corner thing where they just ran out of the box.
Yeah.
And if that's John, but
you didn't try anything. You could have just popped
I've been down to ask a question. Yeah,
I've got to keep it a buck though. Your attack stinks of shit.
Arsenal.
Shit. No. Your attack is mid.
No,
their attack. At least your defense is like world class. These man's attack here.
What are you pointing at me for, bro?
So, sorry. I don't have four hands, bro. I don't have four hands. You need to do, cuz. You need to do, bro. Like, bro, your attack is so like I can't believe. Like, by the way, I'm not talking about João Pedro. I don't place him in this conversation. I'm not even really talking about Esteval either because he didn't start. But your attack outside of that is so dry. Like, and so it's one thing your attack being bad, but then having bad attacking tactics with bad attackers is even worse. It's like it's terroristic. You gotta go under the jail for that, bro. Gotta go under the jail for that. Genuinely.
The thing is, when our good attackers came on, bro, it looked like there was no actual like target of what we were trying to do with the ball. It's like, all right, they're on now. Try and figure something out. Like, you start go figure something out.
You got rid of Jackson for it. You got rid of Jackson for
No,
tonight.
Nah, man. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it.
Jackson is shit, Mons. No, Jackson shit. Come on, Mons. He's not good enough.
14 goals, 14.
I do not care. He's fucking shit, Mons.
Okay, then how about this, then, Mons? Yeah, Mons, bring back Nunes, isn't it?
Big chances missed. 14 goals and a copium of one-on-one chances.
But he won. He helped you win the league. You know that, man. He was involved.
I'm not even saying I'm not saying Jackson's the guy. But what I'm saying is Liam Delap. How close is he to 14 non-penalty goals in the league?
Talk to them. I bet you he would have done
nowhere
better on
near
that
it,
right
but-
wing than Delap.
Okay,
Jackson
boss.
was
Answer
playing
this
more.
question. Answer this question. Who started him
There
in
ain't
the
even
fucking
14
first
games
place?
left.
Who started him in the fucking first place? Once?
Jackson
Answer that
played week in,
question.
week
Oh,
out.
yeah.
What are we talking about? And I'm
Who
not
signed
Elijah, we
him?
know your
defending
direct.
Delap. Delap
Answer
was
the question.
injured. Delap was
If you
injured,
look
and
at
Jackson played week in,
Because
week
he
out
ain't
as a starting
game.
striker.
Bro, Delap is worse than Gyökeres, bro. And he's worse than the out of
I
form
know
Gyökeres.
that, man.
What?
That's why he should have never fucking signed him in the first place.
No.
Come on,
Jackson
man.
isn't better, bro.
Hold on.
At least Gyökeres is wetters.
No. We didn't.
Bro, we're
get
not doing.
rid-
We're not doing no
we didn't
Jackson
get rid-
revisionism.
Wait.
We're not
We
doing
didn't
no
get rid
Jackson
of. We
revisionism.
didn't get rid of Jackson. We didn't get rid of Jackson for Delap. We got rid of Jackson. End off. And we just brought in Delap afterwards. It wasn't get rid of Jackson for Delap. It was get rid of him. It was get rid of him.
No.
It was get rid of him.
No.
He
The
wasn't
bottom
good.
line is all
He had
I'm
2
saying is
years.
that you lot spent money and your front line regressed. Sancho's better than some of your wingers. Noni, cool, the Noni thing, whatever. But Jackson's still better than Delap. That's the bottom line. It's not even so much Jackson.
All right, so let me ask that question. You know why that argument makes no sense? Last year, it was Jackson by himself, or Jackson and Mark Gu, if you want to say. This year, we have Joao Pedro, Delap, and Mark Gu. You know what that means? Jackson was a starting striker week in, week out for every single competition. This season, I'm not defending Delap, but at the very least, Delap was injured, and Delap is not a starting striker. So what are we doing? As your starting striker, you score 14, your first season, you scored 14 GNA, and your next season, you were absolutely shit. For a 3-month stretch, you couldn't even hold up the ball. You couldn't even hold up this play. On top of missing open goal chances, man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
All right, let's remove Jackson. Let's remove Jackson out the equation. Delap's not better than you.
I get it. That's fine.
I know that.
That's fine.
That's a stretch.
This is what I mean, though. So it doesn't matter about Jackson. Jackson's just a guy that ain't there no more. Mark Gu don't get no minutes. He gets the here nigga damn minutes, the microwave minutes. That's what he gets, bro. And why is he on the same GA as Delap? Why? I don't get it. Why?
Well,
when I
why?
But when I said we wasted players, people laughed at me.
Why?
It's 30 million.
We are. These owners are fucking embarrassing. That's why, man. Get it into your head.
You know what it is? And I'll be honest, bro. Like, I know it seems like revisionism right now, but revisionism happens when your attack looks this bad. Like, I'm not talking about your overall. I'm just because Liam has won enough games for you to say, cool, whatever. He's won enough games. But especially you, VD, bro. Like, I don't know whether you had chat for Sancho or not. Bear man have chat for guys like Sancho. But then you're telling me Delap was played up left. What's he supposed to do? Allow me, man.
Okay, let me say this.
Allow me, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna say this once. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Delap is the worst striker in the fucking league. That's what I'm gonna tell you. There. He's worse. He only scored one fucking goal in the league, and I'm supposed to believe he's the best. No, he's fucking shit. That's why I didn't want to sign him in the fucking first place, and that's why these owners got to fucking leave this club immediately. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit every single fucking year. Come on, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, mercy.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? Do you know what's mad? Because these man calling Jackson, yeah, but one of the biggest clubs in the world, yeah, one of the best teams in Europe want to sign him. Well, they actually got him right now. That's what I
Man, top chat fuckery. You
know?
don't know.
I don't think
Let me tell you what happened.
Hold on a second, Javon, one sec. Hold on, Javon.
Let me tell you. Stop your fuckery. Let me tell you what going. Stop your fuckery. There is a clause that Jackson has to play 38 games. That clause will never be.
I know. Javon, I know.
Bro, I know Bayern fans and they don't want him, bro. They wanted him to stay longer at AFCON so he doesn't have to come to Bayern Munich, bro. Like, you, my man are just talking for talking's sake. Like, but even Bayern Munich fans don't want him. He's there, and they wanted him to stay at AFCON so he doesn't come to Bayern Munich. So allow it.
I hear it. No. I hear it. But my point is,
You got three strikers you don't want either, so don't try to push it on us, bro.
But you know what? Let me let you finish.
Jackson had his issue because man, I'm thinking I'm saying that like he's just
the same Dunnies that never rated Jackson are trying to tell us about Jackson.
Yes, he went on a bad run of form. Yes, he had disciplinary issues, but look what the
Oh.
fuck you man replaced him with. That's what I don't get. And with
No,
the model
no,
that
I don't
you
know.
guys have,
It's
with
better
young
we replace him
players,
with better we
what
replace
did you man
him
think
with
you was
nothing.
gonna bring in? You might as well keep the devil that you know that actually got you double figure
No,
goals. Like
bro. No, bro. I don't.
Or-
How about we
You
don't
might
keep
as
it the
well
devil?
keep the
How about we
brother.
don't
No,
keep it
no,
the devil?
or how about this? Or how about this? Yeah, or how about this? We just go and get something that we should have actually signed in the first place. We got rid of something that was rubbish, and then you didn't even upgrade it 2 times.
Some more
Like
rubbish.
this is
He
this is
wasn't-
what
he wasn't rubbish. He was
don't
okay.
talk about something that was rubbish because because I swear to God, watch somehow it's gonna happen. Delap will go, then we'll sign some young buck. Why have you signed a young buck? You probably should have given Delap a year too. And then the cycle's gonna continue and continue. Then we get rid of that young buck. You should have just developed him. Bro. Just the person is bad. Full stop. That's it, bro.
Facts,
End
BD.
it. End it.
BD,
There's
they're not watching the games when Jackson is 1v1, a simple tap around the keeper and it's a goal. Win us the game. Give us that free
Bro,
crucial
the red
point.
card against what was it, Newcastle as well. Like he almost fucked us last season.
Bro, I
Champions League,
can understand someone being overly aggressive, but you're paid to score goals, and we put you in goals 1v1 more times than that, and he converts none of it. And you want me to miss that, man? Move about
back post. Wait, did he ever win a header? Did he actually ever win a header?
Enjoy the lap.
We're talking
Enjoy
about
Mega
the lap,
Rapino when the
not-
left wing.
not even
I
the
don't know. But you man
No,
Listen,
no,
the
Delap
lap
will be
is
sold.
crap
It'll be
too.
sold on, man. It'll be sold on for a profit and it will serve this
keep chopping
purpose.
and changing players. Like there's gonna be some man in your squad. You just got.
Oh, Omega's rubbish, man. Don't even give me that.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
Yeah,
at
but
the
this
end
is
of
the
the
thing,
day,
though, yeah.
at the end of
I
the day,
think-
Delap's not good enough, Mark Hughes not good enough, and Jackson's not good enough. The ownership
Yeah.
just has to take accountability and sign better players. Simple as that.
You know what it is though? I think it's both. I think the players are not good enough, and then we're not really creating enough either. Do you get me?
We
It's too
don't
much.
help. Like we don't.
Well,
help.
I think
they're
too much.
Realistically looking at
exactly
it,
what they
yeah.
wanted to,
Ask
man.
Garnacho and Nato to create, like you're putting yourself at risk in it. Like
Not even
it
that.
doesn't
Like I
matter.
think we don't really take we
Offense
don't
today,
take the
good
risks. Like you know how I think it was Mons or someone said, "Oh, you lot are playing like you 2-0 up." You could say this about most of the season this season, where sometimes we feel like we need to get a goal or capitalize on momentum, and we're just passing it side to side, and it's going out wide, and then Gusto slipping, passing it back to someone else. Like, bro, it's like we just passing each other the grenade blood, and everyone is just throwing it to each other. Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. And let's say the Enzo goal against West Ham, we only scored that because Palmer took the risk to pass it in between two players. If it weren't for that, we keep going around the whole game. So like we kind of saw what we've been seeing throughout the season in this game, just at a worse level. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the thing is, we're not even creating enough, whether it's for João Pedro, whether it's for Delap, whoever it is, we're not creating enough chances for them in the first place. For us to even say that they're missing. I know that Delap's been rubbish, but I can't even say, he's missed four sitters here, 6 this here. We can't even say that because these men are just there fighting and the ball doesn't even land to. Even when they cross it, we're crossing it from one winger to another winger.
From one winger to other players.
They don't watch
Can I
it.
ask
They
you a
don't watch
question?
the games. Anything to shove it on.
Can I ask
Like,
you
so
a
for
question?
me,
Yeah.
I just feel like we just have multiple problems. Whether it's the players specifically, whether it's the system, whether it's the certain players.
both.
Do not.
It's both.
You know
Because
what it is? You know what it, yeah. I just quickly jab. You know what I'm saying as well? You know, like I feel like Chelsea lost in front of their misses today. I feel like I'm a Liverpool fan and I have secondhand embarrassment because it's like even you see when you threw the kitchen sink at least throw the kitchen sink properly. This is my thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you actually bought your players on, you know, when Palmer's, Esteval, see when them man actually came on. See when you man actually came on, yeah. When I'm expecting there to be like a ride,
attacking performance.
Some of the Arsenal players shanking clearances the wrong way, and you know what I'm saying? Theory and you know what I'm saying? I can't feel the rain and all of that. But you try, like you can't say, the manager was a coward. But then when you actually tried, there was no difference.
Yeah. So, but that's where the player quality comes into play.
You took 9 minutes and you couldn't put a cross in the box. Do you man not understand that? You know, you let Trossard run from the right side of the pitch to the left side of the pitch unchallenged.
Yep.
Trossard, I saw that. Yeah. I was doing the watch along with Jimmy, bro. As soon as Havertz scored, we locked off the watch along and dipped, bro. I swear down.
But
I did the
that's
exact
Bro, it
same.
was dark.
that's where player quality and player initiative comes into play, because cool, a manager can say when you go on the pitch, I need you to do this, that, and the third. But if you're on the pitch, and this is strictly on a criticism of the players, if you're Cole Palmer, you're Estevao, you're Joe Pedro, and you're on the pitch, at some point you gotta say, you know what, I'm gonna go against the manager because there's a game that needs to be at least been drawn after aggregate. I at least need a goal.
Mhm.
They just came on and they did the same thing the previous players were doing.
Yeah.
Estevao couldn't beat his man.
Nothing in the box. No risk.
Palmer kept it
no,
too safe. No
like
lines.
but Palmer's been doing that. There's only a few times where Palmer's actually taken a risk. It's starting to really, he's hogging the ball, bro. Move it.
Nah, you know what it is? It's Enzo Fernandez, bro.
Back.
I'll be honest
Why
with you.
was
Enzo
he then
Fernandez.
deep at the end? Why one for that? So the one that's actually getting us our goals, from headers, from like late box runs. Why was he then on the halfway line as well? How does that make any sense? Chuck someone else there.
It's not even that
You
for
know
me.
what,
For me, it's more the way he progresses the ball, bro. It's like every time someone passes the ball, he wants to do that. You know that. You know when people do that freestyle thing and they stand on the ball. That's essentially what he does, bro. Every time he just puts his foot on the ball and he's waiting, and then he gets pressed and he wants to move it. Like, bro, move it first. Like first touch, bro. Just move it. Like when he does that, it's usually better for us. And I think when the game goes the way it's going, bro, some of the players that we have, whether it's an Estevao, whether it's a Palm, you need that. That's when you need the players that have that extra quality, whether they have that can just take the man on, beat a man, and just do something unpredictable. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's when you start to get players off their feet, or you catch someone off guard, that kind of thing. And I think we didn't do anything.
I will say there's a few times where I saw Kukurea, Estevao, and Joao Pedro making a bending run, and they were asking for the ball, but the play was too slow. So by the time that ball would have been played, the play would have been dead. So the progressive play in the final third was too slow and lethargic, even when the good players came on. So it was just bad from the coach and bad from the manager too.
Yeah, you set your stall up in that sort of rhythm, and it's very hard to break out of that sort of stuff, even when you bring an extra. But we had the same issue with Man United when Arteta decided to bring those 4 men on. The rhythm had already been set, so it was very difficult to stop that sort of rut. So I think going back to earlier on, you guys should have just tried a little bit of something early, got a goal potentially, and then sort of sat into your stall, and then caught us on the break.
I've been down to ask you, Chelsea man, a question. Yeah, I've been down to ask you man a question. If Maresca was the manager, do you guys set up the same way? I would love to know.
Absolutely.
Of course not.
Never.
No, we'd set up the same way we set up against Liverpool, against Arsenal. That we have a certain way of setting up when we played.
Remember acting like you man aren't known for them boogers wins against big teams. This is why I'm so disappointed in you, man.
Right.
You man are known for pulling it out the bag in games like this.
Yeah, but the manager's gone now, blood. We're
experiment.
Now it's experiment. That manager's gone.
He actually had a game plan to break you down. I don't see that with Mourinho.
And this is why, and whose fault is that? It's the owners. This is why I've been saying it for the past 2 years. Paul Stanley, Lois Stewart, Piker Pads, and fuck off.
There you go.
I'm tired. You've caused this. You caused this mess, not me, not the fans. You caused this, and this is going to continue, months, and nothing will change until the people upstairs will pat their bags and say to themselves, "You know what? This not gonna get Chelsea anywhere. We ain't winning trophies, so it's best to leave the club." Simple.
But they're making a lot of money.
Embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. And I do not care, if they won us 2 trophies, We haven't challenged for the league since 2017. I was literally in secondary school the last time you challenged for the title. And you think, I have confidence of Chelsea winning the FA Cup and the Champions League. You are joking. If we play how we did against big teams, we'll get absolutely destroyed. Whether it's Bayern Munich, Barcelona, we'll get destroyed if we continue to play like this. And if our attack looks an absolute pussy, if they keep on, embarrassing us, the likes of the lab, Garnacho needs to leave. Neto needs to just leave. Every single attacker that's been shit this season all need to fucking leave because they've been absolutely embarrassing this season. And that is it. I'm done, man.
Well, I
End
think
the
you
fucking season. End the fucking season. End it now. End it. because I'm done. For forfeit the season, man. Because I'm not going to no games anymore. I'm done. I ain't buying no shirts. I ain't going to no games. I'm doing fuck all. Because these don't deserve me, mods. They don't fucking deserve me. After the mess we're in, they don't fucking deserve me. So why should I respect them if they don't respect me? Yeah? Fucking joke, man. Every fucking season, man. Absolutely embarrassing. The whole lot of them.
Yo,
mind you, this is after a Carabao Cup exit.
Right, man.
He exhibits how majority of us feels. This was me after the Manchester United game. Just putting that out there.
Bro, this was me after PSV for one. Can't lie.
Yeah. I was there, bro.
That's been you most of the season, man. You get me?
I'll be real. That's been me about 3-4 games, separate games, more than that.
Respect the lighter.
At this point, I would have played the live support clip.
Respect. And I'm happy you didn't leave out Neto there. Because you see this Neto guy. See, I'm not saying. See this Neto guy.
Listen, guys, you know what?
And it's Liverpool dickhead trying to tell me Javon, you wouldn't want, I'll take Neto over Gakpo. Swap right now. Gakpo's way better.
Oh, yeah, bring Gakpo, blood.
Run that.
Oh, wait, you rate you rate Neto over Gakpo? I mean, no, Gakpo over Neto, sorry.
Yes. Neto has been embarrassing this season, Mons. You know, this guy cannot take off his man. He cannot do anything at the moment.
This man single-handedly breaks down every play in the final third. I've seen this man receive the ball, a simple 2-yard pass, try to run with the ball, lose the ball, drop to the floor, and does this.
I can't lie, you man. I can't lie.
And looks like that is what the Premier League this season. I know he's fucking hasn't. Next one.
And 9 out of 10 times.
Gakpo has done this. Yeah?
Shambles, bro.
So I would take Gakpo over
Take that
Neto.
number 7 shirt off of him and sell him. There's times Garnacho was better than him this season.
You don't fucking deserve it, Neto.
Yeah, that's dark.
Burn it.
That's dark. And you know, 9 out of 10 times when he crosses the ball, but it goes into Rose head, and then he gets an assist one time, and everyone's like, "See, Neto sick."
Do you know what is funny about Neto though? He'll do something after being shit for time and go.
Yeah, I don't see that celebration.
He'll do like 8-9 celebrations. Like
I don't see.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather have Gakpo with his AirPods, bro.
I'd rather have Gakpo with his earpods every day of the week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't remember the AirPods thing, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather have him with his AirPods there, chilling on the wing, bro.
Gakpo plays with AirPods on. I said you might know that one, innit? So
yeah, so he can do that.
Neto plays with a blindfold on. I'll be real.
Bro, Neto doesn't play. This man runs.
Yeah,
literally runs the ball.
I think he plays.
Put the ball halfway line, beat 2 players, and just runs it off the pitch.
You know when you go to uni, yeah. You know that first week in uni, you see all these companies there and all that. What did they? I forgot what they call it. Yeah, you just going around. They've got bare tables and that, and they're going around and they show you everything. Yeah, there's this thing where the police come and they show you why you shouldn't drink drive, and they put goggles on you, blood. Yeah, and then essentially you get the feeling of how it would feel if you drink drive. That's how he plays, blood. Do you get me? He's always stumbling over, and I'm thinking, bro, like, what are you doing? For me, Neto, I think, is too indecisive. I was one of them done it. I said, try play him on the left. Maybe he can just run down and cross it. But these men just don't like going past their man. Then you have the other Donny on the left. I don't speak about it, minute, because apparently I got agendas against blonde people or something like that. But when I start speaking,
yes, sir. I collectively called him Garnacho.
No, man, I call him
Garnacho.
Oh, like
that's what he's
Super
man, they did the hindrance Garnacho.
Listen. We're gonna leave it there, man. Car. Yeah, man. I'll be real. Like, it's going mad, isn't it? But yeah. Listen, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Shout out Elijah.
See you, man.
Shout out BD. Shout out Brandon. That was here as well. Yes, sir. Javon, Shaq, man. Them. I appreciate you guys. I've had a great time today. And I hope you guys smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Unfortunately, as I said, Cass wasn't here today, so you don't got stuck with me. And you know me, I'm be a piece of shit sometimes. So I'm sorry if I angered the fans. I got man going at Isak. There was Chelsea fans going at Isak.
Now I know why they call you Peanut Head, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
See-
Yeah.
see,
They, bro, they
I
went
get
to-
it.
I used to think Troops was just aggressive for no reason. Between him and Flawless, brother has a point. You know, brother has a point.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Guys, we'll see you in the next one.